Hello everyone. Welcome to what the Lex calling natural habitat.
Yeah.
Sundowns match day 1. Yeah. But in the famous words of Coach Pizzo and Coach Rulani the other day, it doesn't start until you get to the knockout stages. And Coach Rulani said group stages are qualifiers for the knockouts.
And you have to win the qualifiers.
Which is where we want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because you know this first win is for me is big. Mm-hmm. I asked the coach, you saw we that lost at home. Belushi that won at home. Neo said the teams that are going to the final won 3-0 at home. Al Ahly won. You saw how tough it was for in our group, Pyramids and Mazembe. I think there's nothing better you can do for yourself than win the first 3 points off.
Make a statement at home.
Simple.
Send a message that there are a lot of goals in Pretoria and it's not child's play here.
Yeah, and also, you know, if you want to go to the knockout stages, you must touch 10 points.
Yeah,
you must touch 10 points.
That's normally how it is, huh?
Touch 10 points.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. You'll be safe. You'll be safe. That's game. You can start Jody February.
As long as on 10 points.
As long as you're on 10 points, my brother. As long as you're on 10 points. And we spoke about the heat in Pretoria. Yeah. It's affecting me more than anyone. Yeah, you know, we talked about the heat in Pretoria against Ali, the heat against Widad. Clearly, the heat affected Nouadhibou. Yeah. I mean, it's affecting some of the Sundowns supporters as well. It's so hot. But more than anything, this team, how many changes did we make? It still beats you, it still plays the Sundowns. I heard you ask Coach winning the Sundowns way, and so it still beats you. In Pretoria, still beats you without Mvala, without AB, without Obrimudiva, without Tebomkwena, without Tembazwane.
Without basically the core that won the AFL.
And the core that was the best team on the continent last season. Yeah. It's I'm gonna have a like of.
Thank you, man.
So with those many changes, but I mean, if you have Marcelo, if you have Rono, and if you have Peter, you have Lucas.
Yeah. You know you have a strong team. Now you have a Champions League.
But coach touched on that. Coach said he says last season, he said it in the presser. I felt so good hearing him say that. He said last season, after the Widad game, the entire not even after the Widad game, the entire off season, he says he watched game 1 until he watched all the games in the off season. Yeah. And he says
all of our games
from last season.
Coach is taking it to another.
He said in the off season he was supposed, I don't know if I should disclose this, but in the off season he was supposed to go to overseas and go get some time and see some training sessions of a particular team that he's obsessed with right now. Yeah. So and I'm bending.
So he went to.
Yes. So he was meant to go, but I think for the fact that he had so much work, he eventually didn't travel. He didn't travel. So when he says he's watched all the games from last season, I believe it.
All of our games.
Yeah, in the off season. He said it in the presser. So he says he watched all the games, and after watching all those games, he was convinced that rotation for the sake of getting fresher legs and whatnot is not what's going to help this team. He's not saying it doesn't help any team. He says it won't help this team. His team. Yeah. So he was saying, he told the guys that whoever plays it's on merit. It's not because we're trying to refresh legs, we're trying to do this. If you're going to play, it's on merit. So he says everyone who plays they must contribute. Yes.
So it's decaf, but
thank you.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so he said it's going to be on merit. I want to
You're going to play because
yeah, we'll play Goose, you rest him shishi. No. When you come in, I'm giving an example. He didn't particularly mention names.
Yeah.
If you're Ngu coming on, you are playing because you are good enough to contribute.
Yeah. Okay.
At the same level as Mshishi, but obviously you are not Mshishi, but you have to contribute, and how it must be on merit.
Yeah.
That's why for me, I find it so hard sometimes. I'm going to ask you about something that happened in the Pushkache. How good was Marcelo in Bless?
Yo.
As a double pivot.
Yo. And funny that you should mention as a double pivot, because before, when the starting lineup came out, we were asking ourselves, who's the 6 here?
I sent a message in the group, guys, break down this thing for me. No, I don't want to lie to you.
I laughed when I saw that message.
No, I don't want to lie to you. Every time I say starting lineup, I ask myself, who's playing what? Unless she tapes those I know. But when we make these changes sometimes, I'm like, what's Terence playing here?
I haven't watched the presser yet. I will obviously. But,
so good.
Anyone asked Coach how do we play today without a 6?
Nah, I think my mind was all over the place. I haven't processed this game properly.
Yeah,
I won't let you. I haven't processed this properly.
For me, what was interesting was this is Nouadhibou. How they came out and pressed so high. I was like, these guys normally, because I expect these teams come here, sit in a low block, wait for us to break them down. But they pressed camera box and like when they were taking a goal kick. Only 3 or 4, okay, this team is a guy.
You know what was the consensus in the press room before the Nouadhibou coach even came in? Everyone in the press room said this team plays. Someone even made a joke. I would like to see this team play any other PSL team here, and let's see.
That would be interesting. No, this team is, and Coach Rolandi said before any of us saw, they are well coached. They play out from the goalkeeper is good in the build up. They do all of those things that Coach said, and I was like, what? It's a guy, and I've never heard, but they play the proper way.
But another thing that Coach kept saying was, you don't need to look further than the fact that at least 60 or 70% of this team makes up the squad here, Mauritania. The same Mauritania that gave Bafana.
Yeah, that beat Bafana.
You see?
Yeah.
So it tells you. These are not pushovers.
No, they're not pushovers.
And to be honest with you, today I was really impressed with the performance.
Yeah.
The performance was good.
It was. The performance was good. It was so good. Considering the changes, considering the type of opposition, I wouldn't be surprised if, I'm not saying on the battle drum on this group, but I wouldn't be surprised they push everyone else.
Yeah,
I won't be surprised.
Us included, because we still have to play them away. Can you imagine this team, like, as much as you look at the result and it seems as if it was an easy day for Sundowns in the office. But can you imagine this team at home if they come here and they push us back? You could say they tried to fight, but I think by the 50th, 60th minute, I mean, I think we had a total of 522 passes.
I don't know, but Sundowns is super big.
So, but I say that to say, sometimes Sundowns just plays you off the park.
Yeah.
Like the passing game and what we do sometimes, you can't chase for more than 70 minutes.
No,
you can't chase for more than 70 minutes. So I don't want to lie. Now I was really impressed with this performance.
Yeah,
usually like these type of games. I think I referenced this twice to the coach today and after the final. Something caught my attention when Trumpo said, "I really enjoy watching Sky's the Limit these days." Trumpo and Sugar presenting it because of some of the things they say. Like they might say like short sentence, but there's so much you can get out of it. Trumpo said, "The games that look easy are the hardest to play because you have to like crack this team." Before we scored our first goal, you asked yourself, like, will we go to half time? Will you And then a game at a goal arena. You saw how it came. It came from Blesser and Moudou pressing, being so aggressive, but with such intensity. That's what helped us to come out, and we basically scored a goal in transition.
Yeah.
And the second goal was a set piece. Actually, both our set goals, two of our goals was set piece, one in transition. You wouldn't say it. You wouldn't say Sundowns. So it kind of tells you what we were up against. I'm not saying we were up against the
Peak Al
you know what I mean? Yeah, but you must look at such things. Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to say about this game?
Just how impressed I was with this team. And then again, I look at the scoreline and Sundowns and the performance actually. Sundowns are just superior. We are just. I won't be surprised if we're in the later stages of this competition again. Because
we're definitely going to the final this season. Yeah. I'm saying it in the first game of the group stages. We're going to the final.
Yeah,
we're going to the final. I think. You know what I'm thinking. You know how we say sometimes, like, for example, now you listen to the Nouadhibou coach. He said Sundowns are favorites. You listen, he said that, and you listen to. I think I've rewatched the final twice now, and Asamoah Gyan, and I forgot who the guy, but the commentary was atrocious. Yesterday, the commentary was atrocious. It was so bad. But like they were saying, Sundowns are favorites for the Champions League, and I think also the appetite now for the players after winning the AFL. You know, every player congratulated after the trophy presentation 2 weeks back. All of them.
And we won a trophy too.
I mean, all of them. After congratulations, you guys deserve it. All of them. But thank you so much. Now for the big one. And that's what makes me. Yes, that's what puts me at ease. They won't feel like we are African champions. Yeah. They still know, okay, it's the AFL, but they're still the holy grail. Yeah. The Champions League is, I mean, you know. Yeah. So, as much as people will say, maybe they will relax because they won the AFL. Also, the fact that now we have a target on our back, because every team is looking at us now to say, this is the team to beat. You know, sometimes we look at that and saying, it makes teams, gives them extra motivation to play against us. But also, that is a good thing. I feel like it's a good thing because when a team is so motivated to beat you, they are prone to make mistakes more than you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because whenever you are trying to keep correct, to say, this is who I am and this is what I do, and then they want to take you out of your character, and then sometimes it makes them make mistakes. Look at us, like how much like we were yearning for the Champions League final, to get to the final and say we want to win this thing, and then the circumstances.
Never lost a game, but we're out.
You know what I mean? So I think winning the AFL helps us because everyone is so motivated. And have you seen Sundowns play in a game where it seems like the stakes are high? We play much better. And then give us golden arrows on a Wednesday, Amazulu on a Wednesday. But it's a team that wants to push us. Yeah. We play our best game.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can go into the ratings.
8.5 for Ronan.
For Ronan.
8.5. Maybe even higher because I'm sure hopefully coach will let go not. But you tell you our gap was so important because of Kapuna press. I'm sure. Or maybe
I don't think he spoke about that. 8.5. You said 8.5.
8.5 for Ronan, definitely.
Yeah. Kuliso 9.
He's playing in another zone and planet now.
I fear the day, whatever he's been doing for the past, I don't know how many months.
18 months maybe.
I fear the day he doesn't do it like Kuliso is doing good.
Yeah, no, he's playing for another stratosphere. I think it was like that.
Yeah.
Another planet. He's playing another world.
Unbelievable.
9.
9, yeah. it was good to see Rushin back. And also for him to start in a game like this where like stakes are not as high. They are high but not as high. And you know, so he can get the mileage in the legs and come back to being the Rushin. He looks pre that TS Galaxy game. I think that game affected him so much. Like when he came out concussed, I think he never looked the same afterwards.
He looks stronger now. I don't know. He looks bigger and stronger and faster.
I hope he keeps playing and keeps the same level. I'll give him an 8 as well. Musa has been phenomenal.
Yes.
In the FL he was very good.
Yeah.
In the FL he was very
Musa
good.
has been
Phenomenal.
in the past, let's say 3 months. He's been in the top 3 best players because of Musa knows.
That's true. That's true. I think I actually want to give our entire backline. I want to give them. Okay, you gave Ronan 8.5. We gave Kuliso 9. I gave Rush an 8. I want to give Musa an 8.5.
Yeah.
Musa was so good.
Yeah.
Musa was so good. Terrence in the first half as well.
He was good. He was good. I think in the whole game, actually, no, he was good. Terrence was good.
8.
8.
Yeah.
Solid 8.
Solid. How good was it to see those midgets in the midfield?
That was good. Running it in midfield on a hot sunny day.
It looked like what's that movie? What's that movie with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker?
Right?
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Yeah,
It escaped my mind. Yeah, Blesser and Marcelo. Marcelo, how many 90 minutes can this guy play?
And at a very high level.
I'm gonna give them both an 8.5.
8.5. Yeah.
8.5 for the two of them.
Yep. Who else in the midfield?
What is the structure? Slow it. You won't know who's there. So say like
I'm missing one player because I want like Peter Lee, Ribeiro.
then Tapelo.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's
I want to go to Neo's text. I think Neo's text made it easy for me, like to see who's playing where. Neo Maye.
Oh, and he put it full 95 minutes, didn't he?
Yes. And coach spoke about him. Actually, we already have a rating for Neo.
Is it?
Yeah, coach gave Neo a rating. He gave Neo. He gave I think 4 players 6.5. He said, he said, because I forgot who asked him about Neo's performance, and he said last night they showed Neo clips from last season's Champions League, Belouizdad, Al Ahly, and show him where he performed well, and they're trying to bring him back to that level, and he might have lost form. Yes. He said he might have lost form and maybe the performance is a 6.5. So from now they're working on taking the performance to a 7. After the 7 and 7.5. So I sat there and I was like, thanks for doing the job for us. 6.5. Coach already gave him
6.5 for Neo.
Yeah. Lucas.
He was having fun.
You could see.
He was.
That's why he got kicked so much.
Yeah, no, he was having a lot of fun, and I'm happy him and Peter scored in the same game. I'm happy they both feel important when they finish.
That's from there.
Rolled it.
I think I'll give him an 8.5
for
Lucas. Yeah. Capello 8. Very good assist. Capello, Temba, Neo. I don't know who else I'm missing. But they're maturing so much because look at how they play with their back to go.
Yeah.
They're a different level now.
Yeah.
They're a different level.
Yeah.
And Capello, he's been out for a while. I was happy to see him start, and I thought his performance was very good.
It was.
I think it's good. I'm not sure if that was offside. in the second half.
It wasn't.
I'm not sure if that was offside.
It wasn't.
I'm not sure if that was offside.
But Tabela was good. Like you said,
Very
he was
good.
very good today.
Got an assist. Tabela also loves the Champions League.
Yeah.
Also loves the Champions League. Peter.
8.5.
8.5. Clinical goal.
Yeah. But there's one that Tabela missed actually the second half. I thought maybe Peter.
Oh yeah, the one from Ribeiro to Shalu, and then Shalu tried to cut it back.
Yeah. I thought, but we've seen Shalu do that for
Temba.
A lot.
Yeah.
So I thought in that moment I thought finish.
Yeah, smash it.
Yeah. But he's done it a lot. So
Yeah.
And we won.
15 Champions League goals. Mshishi 16 for a PSL player. Mshishi highest scorer in the Champions League 16. Shalu 15 goals. Gaston 13. I think I'm not sure if stats by Opta Jabu. I'm not sure if Opta had updated Gaston because he scored today.
Yeah.
But Mshishi, Shalu in that particular order. Mshishi, Peter, Gaston, highest scorers in the Champions League for PSL players.
No. Oh wow.
Isn't it crazy that
PSL players?
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that Gaston arrived in January 2018 and in 2023 he's among the top 3 of the top scorers?
He loves the competition.
Of course.
He loves the competition.
Of course.
So Ruda Gaston is it?
No. I was just mentioning that he was the first one to come off the bench, né?
Yeah.
Gaston.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him an 8.
Yeah, no, he was good.
Sublime.
Normally, Gaston would give you off the bench. Not an 80 performance, but today I think he raised the level. Not even kept. He raised the level.
Yeah, I'm happy with him. So
He raised the level.
yeah, Gaston, very good today. I was happy with performance here. Brian Onyango off the bench. He looked very solid. He looked very solid.
I know who did he come up for.
I don't remember, but
I think it was
Kuliso.
And then
Yes. So who's in here now? Gaston, Libs. Libs was good.
He was.
Libs was good.
Last couple of performances off the bench, including the one Gomorok, he's been
Very good.
Very good.
And today he played 3 positions. When he came on, he played right on the almost like a right wing back, and then at one point he was at a 6, and then he was at an 8.
No, he was good.
But he was very good.
He's been
very good. I'm gonna give him a. I don't know if I can give him a 7.8 because I don't think it's a 7.5, but I'm not sure if it's an 8. Yeah, 7.8. We'll make the exception.
Yeah.
Sipombuli off the bench as well. Very good. Sipombuli has the Mangobangonya effect on some supporters. Every touch seems like but he also enjoys it.
Yeah.
And I love a player who enjoys that, knowing who and my presence is to be felt.
Yeah.
I'll give him I'll give them 7.5. Yeah, I'll give them a 7.5. How nice is it that your team is amongst the best teams in the continent, and they can take off an academic graduate for an academic graduate from different generations? That you can take off Spelele Mkulis and Purin Tandonkos. How good is that?
That's in the Champions League.
That's what elite teams do.
Yeah, in the Champions League.
No other team does that.
Yeah.
No other team does that. Rating for the coach?
9.
No. 10.
Okay. I want to, because like I said, the way he analyzed, not the way, but he spoke about what we saw in Kari's team, and it was there.
His preparation was good.
His preparation was excellent.
Yeah. Supporters 10 as well.
Yeah.
You know, Denga put out a tweet, are 20 Rand Yellow Nation instead of free entry Yellow Nation. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah. There's normally,
Yeah. I like the fact that the main stand was packed, was packed to the brim.
Yeah.
The reason why AFL we went to the away side, it looked good on TV. Yeah. And also, you know what's funny? You know, Kemba said the atmosphere when we're sitting that side, it's almost better. I think, I don't know, maybe I feel like the drum is closer or what. Or maybe it's because it was something different.
Maybe it sounds closer.
And we must examine the acoustics of Loftus. Yeah. But I really loved the what's the word? I nearly said outcome.
How we
the crowd was good today. The performance of the supporters was very good. Coach will keep saying Sundowns supporters. He said Sundowns supporters know how to play Champions League now, like because you need to play well now. Yeah. So I need him to keep pushing that message. Literally, we must push that message amongst each other. Very good performance on the stands. Very good performance on the pitch. Very good performance of the bench. All round. Let's see. Let's talk on Wednesday against SuperSport. Yeah, but tomorrow we will be at the Sundowns SuperSport pre-match press conference. So expect the pre-match press conference from Coach Rudan tomorrow, and then we'll see you again on Wednesday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we are finally back. Finally back.
We're back, guys.
After 2 months. I wonder where we are on the log. We're probably somewhere on the number 8 or number 9 because people have been playing another state.
And they're playing a lot of games.
I'll check the log standings tomorrow. I don't have
Can you check them now?
No. Coach Agiru probably, I don't know. We have to off time.
24 hours.
Yeah, like it's once again say the Champions League in Finland. Drink lots of water.
Not number, but
I want the list. We'll see, but yeah, we must stand where we see you guys.
guys. You want to